What up, roamers? So, a couple weeks ago, I posted a video of me testing out the light that I put on my Nomad 2X. And some people are curious as to how I did it because I didn't use a third-party battery. I mean, yeah, there's a light that connected directly to the bike's power. So now I'm going to do it to my Nomad 1. And I'm going to splice right into the power on the bike. So no need for third-party batteries or spare batteries or anything. Reasons why you might want to, why I am upgrading the lights on my bikes is I need light out here. I ride out in the country. It's pitch black and there's wild animals everywhere. They run in front of you. They run into you. It's just not safe having the lights that come on these e-bikes. They're just not very good lights. I think the Nomad 1 is a 200 lumen light and the Nomad 2X was like 500 lumens, which really wasn't, it was kind of bright, but it was just a beam. It wasn't that good. So, and I'm tired of buying lights off eBay that have built-in batteries because they don't last very long. I mean, this light right here, that's what I've been using. This is a $500 light, and the battery, the charging port on the battery just melted and it no longer works. And the battery was like the $300 part. The light was like I don't know. It was just, I don't want to deal with that no more. And before I bought that light, I was buying other lights off eBay. They were like 40 bucks, 2000 lumen, 40 bucks, but they only lasted a month or two. So I don't want to do that no more. In a future build, I actually have actual lights that I'm going to put on because these lights, they're still going to die eventually. So I'm going to put these motorcycle lights on my Nomad 2X, which will use actual car, vehicle, motorcycle bulbs. So whenever it dies, I just replace the bulb. But that'll be a future build. So it's pretty simple. What you need is a light. This build is going to have two lights I bought off Amazon. They're 2,000 lumens each. And they're cheap, like 12 bucks each. So that's about 30 bucks, 28, 30 bucks total. You need a power switch to turn the power off and on. 'Cause the way we're doing it, we're connecting right to the battery. I mean, right to the power before it even gets to the controller on the bike. So it'll have constant power. So you need a switch to turn it off. And then we're going to need a converter to convert the volts from the bike, which are 48 volts down to 12. Now this, like I said, these particular lights, they work with 12 through 72 volts. So I'm going to need the down step converter. But the switch is 12 volts, so I need it for the switch. Plus, in future builds, almost all lights are 12 volts. So in the future, I can just replace the light. You don't have to do all the wiring again. So it's good just to go through plus the converter I'm using has a built-in fuse, so you can't really blow anything. And that's it. So the lights, they were 30 bucks. Yeah, just about. The DC voltage converter thing was 15 and the switch is 10. So we're under 50 bucks. And we're going to have proper lighting. All right, let's get to it. All right, so we're going to tap into the power right behind this connector plug. So there's 3 bolts you got to take out. 1, 2, 3, 2 screws. You might have to unscrew these, which is going to take this, knock off the key thing, it's easy to put back on. All right, here's the exposed cable. I was going to splice into it right here, but I want a more secure connection. So I'm going to cut up here, and that'll also allow me to apply shrink tubing to it. Now, if you find this hard to work with, see there's not enough space, you can actually unscrew the bottom part here and unplug the whole cable and pull it up. But then you got to also tunnel it back down when you're done. And that's kind of a headache. Here's the cable I'm going to use. It's just, I took it out of a heavy duty electrical cord. That's all I had, but it works. I'm going to use the black, the green as the black and the white as the fucking red. And I think I can just tunnel it through here. I don't think I have to take off man, I wish the Nomad 2 had the hard cases, because the rubber things on the Nomad 2 kind of suck. So see how they're coming through? So I'm going to tunnel them through there. All right, we got them tunneled through here. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I just do stuff, and I'm really surprised when it works. So we'll see if this actually works when we're done. So I'm actually just going to extend these wires because there's not enough room to work with, and I'd rather just extend them rather than take this off, unplug it, and then have to tunnel it back down to the back because that's annoying. All right, I got the main wiring done. So I put an extension cable on the main wire that goes down to the plug, the connector. That's just so I can easily work with it better. Then from there, I spliced it off and it goes into the down step converter, which converts it to 12 volts. Then from there, it goes up into the lights. I went ahead and just taped my air tag on here because I'm gonna tuck it up inside here, and there's no way people will be able to get that out without breaking the lock and all that stuff. So they're gonna be able to get that out of there. All right, let's get it all hooked up. All right, got it all screwed back together there. Next, down to the next parts. All right, I got the switch installed here. Now I just got to figure out where to put the lights. I think I'm going to put one right here and one right here. I don't know where else to put them on this. There's nowhere else to put them, so I want to put them there. All right, got the lighting installed. Well, I still got to align it, but I don't know where it's going to shine, so I kept them a little bit loose. I might have to move them. I don't know. Anyways, yep, let's get the wiring done. So to do the wiring, I have to first connect it to the switch. The positive goes to the switch, and then, which I think is the red one, then the blue one goes to the lights on the positive. It's kind of simple. Okie dokie, I got the wiring done. Still might have to reposition these. I don't know, we'll see. I was gonna put shrink tubing on the outside, but I ran out because of my mistake earlier. So I got the wiring done. I'm gonna cover it with tape or something. I'm gonna make it pretty later. Right now, I just want to see if it works. All right, let's put a battery in here and see if it blows up on us. Didn't blow up. All right, let's take it outside and test it. All right, moment of truth. Does the bike still turn on? Yep. All right, we're out here on a dirt road. Can't really see it. This is the stock light. We got some moonlight, so it's not too bad out here. So that's the stock light. As you can see, you can't see shit. Now watch this. Let's see what it looks like with the lights I just installed. Boom. Nice. That's pretty good. For those are 28 bucks, 30 bucks for both of those. I don't know how long they're gonna last. My kickstand's fucking up on here. I have to tighten it. I don't know how long they're gonna last, but they are bright. Oh yeah, I got this beanie here because it covers the screen. These damn screens on the Nomad one, even if you got it dimmed all the way, it's bright as hell. So I just put a cloth over it. All right, so that's stock light, lights I just installed. 50 bucks is all it took. No extra batteries. There's no significant power drain on these that I could see, even on my Nomad 2X edition. And that light, I think that light was a little more powerful. And it might actually last longer, but look at that. Bright. All right. So I'm gonna take the bike I'm gonna go about 10 miles south and get some food at a gas station down there in Oklahoma. So, yep. Yummy. Gotta love it.